Tom Brady is the GOAT. Want to come?
President in 1981. Which Star Wars episode was the destruction about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
I will say this, having to be quarantined and not go out for the Super Bowl actually led to me being quite chipper and less sluggish today. But, hey, what did you call me? A Tampa, what was the phrase?
Oh, it's a Tampa Patriot.
A Tampa Patriots. Well, I mean, I got my Patriots shirt on, I guess, still. But no, I'm not going and buying a Brady Tampa Bay jersey, but no, congrats to the GOAT. That's just impressive. That was a schooling on Patrick Mahomes. Granted, they had no offensive line, but no, that Super Bowl yesterday was a lot of fun. Hopefully you got to enjoy it. You, of course, know that we love our football here at Bar Rate Entertainment, are looking forward to next season. So hopefully doing some live Sunday football events again. But we are here tonight for the 6 p.m. Dine-In and Win, as we do every single Monday, sponsored by our friends at Dine-In Connecticut. Go to DINEINCT.com tonight, right after this game, and put your orders in. And I already got my order in for tonight, because if you watch this show, I love Mexican food, and especially when we get free delivery from DINEINCT Connecticut when we order from Mexican restaurants. So we've got El Sombrero Mexican Restaurant in Southington. Free delivery tonight for you when you go to DINEINCT.com and find El Sombrero and put in the promo code Trivia8. That is all week long. You can even order up in advance. Go to DINEINConnecticut.com, search for El Sombrero, and see what they got. It's good stuff. Trivia8, though. You definitely need that code right there. Right there. All right, but we are right here, to play a game. It's trivia every Monday live. It's Goldberg Colts here. Make sure you're leaving your comments in the Facebook page, in the comments, also on YouTube. But what we have for you, 3 categories, and we're going to give you your rules on how this game plays and how for you need to sign in. And here they are. And watch them fade in. Colt did this really cool thing. Here's your rules. Wow, look at that. Follow the link to play, crowd.live/DINEINCT. Questions start around 6:10. There are 3 10-question categories for you today. First 8 questions of the round are 100 points and 20 seconds to answer. We got that annoying 9th question for you, where you must write in your answer. It's 150 points, and you got 30 seconds to answer. And then, of course, question number 10, double the points in half the time. 200 points, 10 seconds to answer. That same format happens for each 3 categories. You must answer quickly, but choose wisely. No cheating. Not that you can't, because you have to answer so quickly. And if you have the most points at the end, Dine-In Connecticut has awesome prizes for us, and they are in the forms of this. First place gets a $50 gift card to Dine-In Connecticut, $30 for second, and $20 for third. What I'm telling you right now, friends, is if you come in first, second, or third, and you use that promo code Trivia8, you are getting free chimichangas sent to your house, free delivery. You can't go wrong with that. It's El Sombrero and Southington. It's right centralized, too, right here in Southington, Connecticut. What are the categories we're going to be doing today, Colt? What does that say? You tell me.
Well, bam. So if you guys take a look at round number 1, you see it's Name That Album cover, doing something different. You know, look at some art. That's right, so you really got to be paying attention now. For round number 2, we're talking about reptiles, which I think I could do pretty good at. I know a thing or two. And then round number 3 is our Anything Goes round, the kitchen sink, as in anything but the kitchen sink. Everything and the kitchen sink.
You know about animals, you say?
I know a thing or two about animals.
Do you think reptiles? Do you think there's going to be a question about a frog in the reptile round?
Yeah. You wait. Yeah. You're trying to trip me up. Frogs are
amphibians. Ah, but they fall into the same genus. We can tell you that. I already stumped you, Colt. There you go. One up on me. All right, it's Goldberg. It's Colt. Leave your comments again on the Facebook page, the Bar Rated Trivia, where we are live right now. Also on the Dine-In Connecticut Facebook page. And you got to go to crowd.live/DINEINCT. That is the link. And by the way, last week was awesome. Over 100 people signed in to play. Congratulations to our winners. But that was awesome how big it was with last week's game last Monday. Of course, we do this every night as well. Colt's got his 10 for 10. Colt and Barris. And then on Wednesdays, it's sports with Brett Barry. But every single night, the 10 at 10, 10 questions, 10 p.m. every night. And you get that free game link just by watching. You got to tune on in. And you will get the link to play. It changes every single night, so get in on that. And then, Colt, there was somebody that was complaining, or not complaining, but let us know last week about a lag in the video when the game is starting. And what did you suggest if you are watching, like, on the phone?
And which I am doing, so I'm right there with you guys. So what works for me, and I assume this will work for everybody, is my phone. If you pull down, you refresh. From refreshing the browser, it does not lose track of your game. You just hit continue playing, and it's going to keep you right there, and the video will kind of catch up to where it is in real time, instead of we're doing a question, and you're listening to us ask the question before that. That's no good. So, yeah, make sure you guys are, like, refreshing every now and then if you're starting to lose us, because it doesn't kind of do that on its own. You got to kind of do it.
Yeah, we're doing it. And thank you, Karen, and for everybody for being here as well. Put your comments and make sure you like this video, please, if you're watching on the book face and more. It is Goldberg. It is Colt. Real quick, do we have the? We're sponsored by Dine-In Connecticut, and we actually hopefully will be announcing soon our next live broadcast that we're going to be doing with them. We did one at Parkville Market about a month ago at the beginning of the football playoffs, and we're hoping to do another one again, so stay tuned for that so you can come and be, socially distanced with us or enjoy it from home. But we also have our full schedule of events, and we are excited that we have a couple new locations coming back this week. One of them is going to be Wednesdays at the Yard Tavern in Enfield. That is Wednesdays, 6:30 signups. We were doing hot fingers with them and around the holidays. We decided to take a break again, but we're happy to be coming back in there with them. And also, we are coming back to Problem Solved Brewing on Thursdays. Really not too far. Colt, do you have that schedule? Did I send it to you? No? There we go.
Bam.
Right. There we go. We're also coming back Thursdays to Problem Solved Brewing, but that will be our Bar Rated Trivia format. So it's our second Bar Rated Trivia relaunch location. That's on Thursdays. And I think Colt is hosting that one this Thursday. So you go and hang out with Colt in East Windsor. And also Crystal Ridge Winery in South Glastonbury. I'll be there this Friday. Beautiful. This is all weather permitting on Thursday. Friday. We're going to see what it ends up being. But yeah, we got a lot going on. We have new locations coming back. And, of course, all of our events that are live are contactless, COVID-friendly. We really try and keep people from walking around anywhere, and they've been great. So we hope to see you out at one of them. And leave us reviews, too, on Facebook, at Bar Rated Trivia on Instagram. Follow us there, too. But crowd.live/DINEINCT is the code to play. If anybody wants to try and stump us with the question, too, put it in the Facebook links in the chats. But we'll show you the categories one more time, and we're going to get this train a-rolling. And I wrote like 3 trivia games today, so I actually don't really remember this game. All the questions are in there. We got Name That Album Cover, Reptiles in the Kitchen Sink. I know they're good. I had fun putting it together. But Colt had to remind me that we're doing albums, and it's a picture round, right?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, there's going to be pictures for each one of the questions, and given that picture, for most of them, you're going to have to answer questions about them. So don't worry, we'll explain it all to you as we get things going, but we are going to get things going. So in about less than a minute of our time, we are going to start the game. Album covers is round number 1. Back when people used to buy albums, they had nice covers on them. Now it's like what craft beer does. Craft beer has all the old album artists making new cans every single week for every single new one that's out there. But no, back in the day, go and collect those album covers. I mean, that's what all this is. Vinyl, my vinyl collection. So we're going to talk about some famous albums to start. Good luck to you. And again, if you want any private event information, barratedtrivia@gmail.com. Colt, give me a scoreboard, why don't you?
Oh, what?
Where's my scoreboard? There we go. We need some game show music now too. How about this? You ready? Let's get this game going, and we'll get into bubble mode. And now we are going into bubble mode. All right. Thank you very much, Colt. Welcome everybody to the Hot Fingers Trivia. It's Goldberg and Colt from Ball Rated Entertainment. Good luck to you all. Oh, I got to move my chair over. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to come sit over here more. There we go. Is that better? Now I'm in frame is what they call it. We're going to start up the game, so good luck. And you're going to see your 10-second countdown timer. And you got 6 seconds left. Albums. Colt, what's your favorite album of all time? And even put that in the comments. Tell us what your favorite album was. Question number 1. Is this my favorite album? You'll give me your answer after. But one of the most recognized album covers of this time, Pink Floyd classic, spent 741 weeks on the charts from 73 to 88. What is it called? What is the album called? Is that your album Animals, Dark Side of the Moon, The Wall, or Wish You Were Here? And now, Colt, what is your favorite album of all time?
I'm not going to marry a favorite, but my first, so it holds a special place, is Americana by The Offspring.
That is a great album.
It's a very 90s album.
It's Americana in itself. What is the answer for this one? 91% saying Dark of the Moon, and you would be absolutely correct if you got that one right. So good job for knowing that. And yeah, there's a little bit of tidbit. 45 million copies sold. Remains one of the best-selling albums of all time. What does that do? Well, Mike D is in first. Mike Turner is in second. And Mrs. Hogan is in third. Let's keep going. Here's question number 2. What singer-songwriter released this American classic in 1984? Would it be Tom Petty, John Denver, Bob Dylan, or Bruce Springsteen? Whose bum is that? It's about what mine looks like if I was wearing jeans, which I am. I'm totally not wearing sweatpants right now. Let's see what the answers are that are coming in as time is up. You had 20 seconds. And 97% knowing that is the rear of the boss. That is a bossy rear. A bossy bum, if you will. No, Bruce Springsteen is the answer. It's born in the USA, of course. What do we got for your scores now? Matt Turner, 194. Mike D, it's so close. It's not even worth announcing it at this point. Here's question number 3. Album covers. Which member of the Beatles is not wearing shoes, is barefoot? Oh, you can kind of see it in the picture. Can we see? I stole this question, by the way. I don't know if it was Colt or Barris. I think Barris did the Beatles theme game for Theme Game Thursday. I got this one wrong, though. There was no picture with it. Huh?
Barris also given a comment on favorite album.
We'll get to that in a second. Paul McCartney getting 53% of the vote, and that is absolutely correct. It is Paul McCartney. There's a whole thing that he had his shoes off because he was dead, and that wasn't really Paul McCartney and somebody else, and they're trying to tell you, and I don't know what the whole deal was with that. No, it is Paul McCartney. I guessed George when the album Abbey Road came out in 1969. The Ace is now first, FRB in second, and Mrs. Hogan is in third. Here's your next question. Hot Fingers. English singer-songwriter David Bowie, whose 50-year career went through many changes, released this album in 1973. What is that album called? Is that Aladdin Sane, Diamond Dogs, Heroes, or is that The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars? May you rest in peace, Mr. Bowie. Such a talent, such a good album. I have that up there somewhere. I'm digging it out right now at this point, but let's see. 74% saying that is the Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust, and no, that was Aladdin Sane is that album. That's what I guessed too. I wanted to see how we would end up with all that. What is the scores now as it changes. Only a few of you got that. So now, Leo the Horrible, as you were thrown off thinking that was Ziggy. Stand Up Jet Ski in second, and the Ace is now in third. So, pays to get that one right. Here's your next question. I would have put Ziggy too. Here's your next one. What is the name of this Madonna album? We blurred it out, which was released in 1989. Is that Like a Virgin, Like a Prayer, Erotica, or Ray of Light? All right, so good luck to you. You've got 10 seconds left. You got 5 seconds left. And let's see. Ooh, this was split all over the place. Ray of Light getting 3. I mean, that's not really it, but it was kind of like a Prayer or Like a Virgin. The correct answer to that one is Like a Prayer would be the name of that Madonna album. Came out in 1989, 4th studio album from the American singer and songwriter. Where does that put our scores? Leo the Horrible now in first, Tiki Hideaway in second, and the other 1/3 of No Idea in third now. These are jostling all over the place for our album round. Here is question number 6. Known for artistic and creative album covers, what rapper does this album cover belong to? Is that a Travis Scott album, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, or A$AP Rocky? Your votes are coming in. Still looking a little all over the place. I see we have a majority, though. By the way, this is the 8th of February, 2021. Goldberg here and Colt from Bar Rated Entertainment. Go to barratedtrivia.com. If you want to find out where to train your brain, go to DINEINCT.com. If you want to find out where to get food. Kanye West getting 63%. That is absolutely correct. Graduation, his 3rd studio album, debuted at number 1 back in 2007, selling over almost a million copies in its opening week. What does that change? Leo the Horrible, KEB, and Tiki Hideaway are 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place currently right now. Here's question number 7. And it's this. What's the name of this Queen album, which features the classics We Are the Champions and We Will Rock You? And Colt, do you remember the Family Guy album episode? Or is it Stewie keeps getting scared of this album? Brian keeps holding it up, and why is he crying? What's the sad expression on the robot's face? I have this one, too, in my collection. And it's such a good one, too. But tell me, what is it? It's a hot space, innuendo, news of the world of the game. Let's see. 81% saying news of the world, and you would be absolutely correct on that. Go find that Family Guy episode if you haven't seen it. 6th studio album from the band Queen, released in 1977. Here is your scores. Leo, KEB, Tiki Hideaway, and Meow, Casper the Friendly Cat, now in 4th. Here's question number 8, your last of regulation. Before we go to that annoying 9th, which rapper released this album in 2013 titled Nothing Was the Same? Drake, Nas, Kanye West, or Tracy Jordan? For a total of as many points as are still remaining when you click the correct answer, because that's how Hot Fingers Trivia works. And don't forget, again, lots of new live games. Go and check them out if you feel safe in checking out one of our hashtag SafeCT locations, SafeCT restaurants, sorry. 89% saying that it is Drake from State Farm. Survey says you'd be absolutely correct. That was the commercial. We're not here to talk about the Super Bowl. That's on the 10 at 10. But if I had to pick one of the best commercials from the entire night, was the State Farm commercial with the stand-ins. Because you get the cheesehead guy back, and you get Paul Rudd as Patrick Mahomes stand-in, which was the funniest 2 seconds of the entire thing. And Drake from State Farm eating the apple. Can't get better than that. And if there was, remind me, because I don't remember. Nothing Was the Same. That came out in 2013. And within 3 months became the 7th best-selling album of 2013 in the United States. Good for you. Here you go. Leo the Horrible, KEB, and Casper the Friendly Cat now in 3rd place. Here, though, is your annoying 9th question, where it is a text in to win. You have to text in your answer. You will have 40 seconds to answer, so good luck to you, but answer quickly and choose wisely. Spelling kind of counts. So here we go. The question is this. Featuring some of the band's most famous hits, such as Dreams and Go Your Own Way, what is the name of this Fleetwood Mac album that hit record shelves in 1977? Good luck. And again, we asked you to put in what your favorite albums are. And Barris from the 10 of 10 as well, Brains and Brews Trivia, says Low End Theory by Tribe Called Quest. I'm not very familiar with that one, but I know Tribe Called Quest. Is that the one that Scenario is on? If so, I've heard that song and know it well. My favorite album, though, you got to kind of, I don't know, I go all the way back. I'd say Led Zeppelin 2 is the best of the Led Zeppelin albums, and that's kind of mecca when you think about it. There's so many other great ones. I mean, Slipknot's got... Iowa's a good one. But we could go on and on and on. I'll put a whole list together if you want. But what is this? 71% saying Rumors. Some of them saying that it was a self-titled Fleetwood Mac, Landslide, Go Your Own Way. And the list goes on. But the correct answer for this is, in fact, Rumors. So, good job if you did get that right. And that, of course, 1977, as we said, instant commercial success, 10 million copies and more when albums used to sell. Leo the Horrible, KEB, and Pants now in third place as Casper the Friendly Cat. Oh, still clawing at the wall, but sliding down to 20th. But let us get into our last question of this round. It's question number 10. Double the points in half the time. We'll take a quick break and we'll move into our next round, which is Reptiles. We'll slither on into it. And here it is. Here is question number 10. And it will be this. Question number 10. Which of these songs is not included on Elton John's 1973 album, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road? Your multiple choice is as follows. 10 seconds. Betty of the Jets, Canada the Win, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting, or Your Song. Only one of them's not. I don't have this album. I do need to go and get it, though. And Mystic Disc, if you're looking for records, by the way, free shout out in Mystic, Connecticut. Mystic Disc, right by the drawbridge, behind the Army Navy store. That's where I go and get my vinyl. All right, here we go. What is the name of the song that not included on Goodbye Yellow Brick Road? Candle in the Wind, getting 69% of the votes. The problem is the original version of Candle in the Wind was on that. The Princess Di one was a redo. That's when it came out later in the 90s. The correct answer, Your Song. Your Song was his very first commercial success hit from his self-titled second studio album released in 1970. So, also one of the most covered songs by him as well. So that does mean at the end of 10 questions in one round, KEB is in the lead with 891. Little Ziz is in second, and Leo the Horrible is currently in third. So good job to all of our players. But before we get into our next round, Colt is here to tell you about Dine-In Connecticut and their awesome website, which I will model for you as well. So, Colt, take it away.
Ooh, yes, bring that up. So, yeah, if you guys haven't checked this out yet. Oh, is my mic off? Oh, no. If you guys haven't checked out Dine-In Connecticut yet, I keep forgetting to turn on my mic. If you guys haven't checked it out, this is what you're looking at right here. It doesn't just have one place. You put in your area code, and it tells you all the places in your area, gives you the full menus, tell you what you can order. Honestly, if you're even a little bit hungry, it might be a mistake to go on this website, and because you could end up with a lot of food heading towards your house.
Well, it's also really nice that you could pre-put in for like later in the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you know that, tomorrow's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, you could pre-order, and all you got to do is, watch it. I just put in Mexican. I'm going to search, and you go, I'm going to search Mexican food, and we're going to hit, okay, thanks, Dine-In CT. Show me what I got for Mexican, and I'm going to look through, and I'm going to say, oh, El Sombrero in Mexico, Southington, and then, yeah, you get your full thing. They've got these family meals. You could get a whole entire thing of fajitas, every single kind of chimichanga, flautas, tacos, anything. And I go way back, even from working in WCCC. I was telling Colt about how I used to produce the commercials for El Sombrero in Southington back in the day. The owner, may rest in peace, Eddie, was always a great guy. And I've always been a fan of El Sombrero. And they got well, I don't know if they still do it, but that's when you go live, the mariachi bands would come around and play on the weekend. So El Sombrero, fully authentic Mexican cuisine. I couldn't give them a shout out any more than that. It's absolutely excellent. And I've put my order in. I got my chimichanga coming tonight. My wife, she likes a quesadilla. And then also their fresh guacamole is kind of what we do. And then split some fajitas too. We pig out whenever we get from El Sombrero. So free delivery also. What's the code, Colt?
Trivia 8.
There you go. Thank you very much. Let's get back into the game, though. And what is our next category, Cole? What do we got next?
What do we have? I forget.
Oh,
reptiles. Nice. I'm excited for this.
A frog is not a reptile. We learned that earlier.
Almost.
Close enough. We're close enough. But no, here we go. We're going to do reptiles. We always love our animal rounds. We did man's best friend last week, and so we're going to do reptiles this week. Why not? They're still cute. They are all in the same format as before. First 8 questions, 100 points and 30 seconds to answer. Question number 9 is the annoying ninth. You got to write in, and the last question of each round is double the points in half the time. Tell us your favorite reptile also. Oh, we had another favorite album, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, of Blink-182, if I am not mistaken as well. So that's another good one. Well, let's get into it. We're going to slither on into this round. Oh, we got to come out of bubble mode. Should I take us out?
I'm on it.
On it. There we go. Look at us for producing from across the world from each other. All right, here we go. Let us get back into the game. Reptiles is your next category. And we are going to start off. It's going to get right into it. Question. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted. I want my sound effect. And everybody should be ready now from the delay. Tell us your favorite reptile in the comments. Maybe we'll put it on screen. Here is question number 11. And which of the following is not a defining characteristic of a reptile? Okay. Is it this, that they are cold-blooded, that they fertilize their eggs internally, that they have no backbone, or their bodies are covered in scales and plates? All right. Which one of those is not a defining characteristic? See, the N is capitalized. Let's see what everybody's got for your answers here. And currently right now, 60% saying that they have no backbone. That is not true of lizards. Well, they are cold-blooded, so that is a characteristic. They do fertilize their eggs internally. Their bodies are covered in scales and plates. That's all for sure. Yes, so one is not a characteristic, yes, because they do have backbones. There is a skeleton. And I mean, a snake is basically all backbone. Snake, reptile. There you go. Reptiles are vertebrates. Of course, they have backbones. There is your scores. KEB, Leo the Horrible. Lil Zill is in third right now. That's fun to say. Here's your next question. All right, reptiles are cold-blooded vertebrates. We've gone through that with scaly bones and plates. No, they're not normally laying eggs. Which of these reptiles give birth to their young live instead? Okay, so not every reptile gives birth via eggs. We just learned that. So your multiple choices, there's garter snakes, a leatherback sea turtle, or lesser Antillean iguana, or a broad-snouted caiman. Caimans, of course, are smaller crocodiles, which we may talk about later. All right, so which one of these gives birth to live young? And we are all across the board with this question saying, what the heck are you talking about with these reptiles already? But the correct answer would be one that actually you may find in your garden come this spring and summer, eating all the buggies. Garter snakes would be the answer. They are, native to these parts around here. I even have little notes for you, too. Unlike some snake species, garter snakes are viparous, giving them birth to live young. 70 to 10 are born in a litter. All the little baby snakes come popping out of mama. What do you got for your scores? They're the Horrible, KEB, Lil Zill, first, second, and third. Here's question number 13. All right, as seen as this Eric Carle children's book illustration, what is the name of the reptile that can change its color? It changes its moods. Sometimes I feel good, and that means that I'm a green color. Then I might be sad. And then I turn blue. All right, so what is it? Is it a basilisk, chameleon, an iguana, or a skink? What is that? Colt knows that one. You've read that book, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's the hungry caterpillar guy. Not a reptile, an insect, though. I think that this thing ate the hungry caterpillar. Or turned into the butterfly, and that's what it's eating right now. 92% of you knowing that that's an iguana, 3% and 5% mistakenly hit the wrong button, because that is the correct answer. Yes, that is a chameleon. What do we got for this? Yep, distinctive, highly specialized class. 200 species of chameleons out there. Leo the Horrible, KEB, and Lil Zill. Here's question number 14. Snakes come in many sizes. Which of these is the world's longest snake? Boa constrictor, Indian python, a reticulated python, or a yellow anaconda? Which one of these is the world's longest snake? Let's see how we answer this one. This is an old school bar rated question. I used to ask this one all the time. I was like, what is the largest in the world type thing? Because then you come down to it and then everybody guesses the thing that there's a scary movie about. And you're like, oh, an anaconda, it's going to be the largest in the world. And no, it's the reticulated python would be the absolute correct answer when it comes to the world's longest snake. You can find them in Southeast Asia, South Asia, and 20 feet in length. But no, that's not to take anything away from the anaconda. Remember, that was a movie. Leo the Horrible, KEB, and Lil Zill. Still first. Pablo Escobar is in fourth. Here's question number 5. All right, caimans, we talked about them. They are smaller, crocodile, scaly, nocturnal. What region are they native to? Where would you find the caimans? Australia, North Africa, Southern Europe, or South America? Where would the little baby crocodiles hanging out with little baby snakes? I don't know. I like reptiles. I wouldn't have one as a pet. You know, like a pet iguana or something like that. Oh, it's just that like a motionless face just staring at you all the time. I like a dog. I want something that smiles. But I like them. Let's see what you got for the answer. 62% saying South America, and that is absolutely correct. That's where those peepers live, so good job. You got that. Leo the Horrible, Lil Zill now jumping in a second. Hop skipping over KEB. Not frog jumping. That's an amphibian round. We're doing reptiles. Here's question number 16, my friends. Dine-In Win, Dine-In Connecticut, sponsored by our friends. All right, here we go. In Dine-In Connecticut. Samuel L. Jackson started a 2006 movie featuring what type of reptiles terrorizing a plane? Alligators, lizards, snakes, or turtles? I am sick of these mother effing turtles on this mother plane. They're slowly taking over. The turtle's stuck in the overhead compartment and can't fall out. How to get it in the first place? How many people put turtles? Nobody. No. Oh, almost a social. No, good job, everybody. It was snakes on a plane. And when asked about that movie, Samuel L. Jackson, they said, why would you do a movie called Snakes on a Plane? And his answer was, why wouldn't I do a movie called Snakes on a Plane? He didn't care. It's a great movie. Leo the Horrible, Lil Zill, KEB. First, second, and third. All right, here's your next question. 17. Measuring as long as 20 feet and weighing up to 2,900 pounds, which of these is the largest living reptile? Okay, largest, living by poundage. We're not talking about the longest, like that reticulated python. The Aldebra giant tortoise, American alligator, the Galapagos tortoise, or the saltwater crocodile? Almost 3,000-pound lizard. Which one is the largest one? Just under Godzilla size. Let's see. All right. Ooh, we have it between the Galapagos tortoise and the saltwater crocodile. Here's the thing. A saltwater crocodile could just crunch its way right into a Galapagos tortoise. Those things are huge. To be exact, one of the top 5 largest reptiles in the world, leatherneck sea turtles are up there too, but it's not the size of that crocodile. What do you got here? Leo the Horrible, Pablo Escobar, jumping on up in a second, sneaking on in through the titles, Zell in third. All right, here is question number 18. Eastern mud, Eastern boxed, and Eastern painted are all species of what type of reptile. Turtles, snakes, lizards, or alligators. We're right back in because those are the kind of reptiles. If you're a fan of our game, you'll know that our spirit animal named Pickle is one of these. Oh, we don't have a picture of Pickle to share. We'll get one on for next time. Can we have an animated Pickle, Colt? You think we could do that? Is there a way we could get Pickle to dance on the screen at command? All right, good. Write that down, make a note, and make it happen. It doesn't even have to be a picture of Pickle. It's just a dancing whatever he is. Shout out to Roybrook Nature Center. All right, 86% are saying turtles, and that is correct. I love turtles. 86% is correct. And Leo the Horrible, Pablo Escobar, Lil Zill, first, second, and third. All right, here is your annoying ninth question, though. It is the write-in. Remember, whoever wins this, our game, gets a $50 gift card to Dine-In Connecticut. Use that for free delivery for El Sombrero Mexican Restaurant in Southington. Trivia 8 is your promo code. Use it at checkout. Here it is. Here's question number 19. Write in the answer. Egyptian Queen Cleopatra said to have committed suicide by a deliberate bite of what three-letter snake? Ooh, this is tougher. Spelling does kind of count. All right, write in the answer. Egyptian Queen Cleopatra is said to have committed suicide by the deliberate bite of what three-letter snake? Now, let's see what we are putting in here. Oh, wow, this is a fun one. Oh, that's a good guess. That is 3 letters. That is wrong. We have a bunch of you. No, that doesn't exist. Oh, I like being able to see these answers here. All right, time is up. Let's see what we answered. 76% are saying asp. 17% are saying boa. I don't know what that was. Edit it out, but it ended in a P. You got 1 vote for that. And then an axe snake. That's more of a body spray. The correct answer would be the asp. So good job to you if you got that. And with that, Pablo Escobar has jumped into first place. Leo the Horrible and Maurice Beverly jumping on into third place too. We got 1 question left though in this category, and then we get to our final one as we wrap this game up. The 6 p.m. Dine-In and Win every single Monday at 6 p.m. Sponsored by our friends at Dine-In Connecticut. Go to DINEINCT.com, put in your zip code and order food today. And we'll tell you why Dine-In CT. Actually, there was a Super Bowl commercial yesterday that made me realize something I have to tell you today, which makes Dine-In Connecticut actually like the best option to help save CT restaurants and go local too. We'll talk about that after this question, but here you go. Here is question number 20. And it's this: although reptiles and amphibians are different, they are studied under the same branch of zoology known as what? See, I told you this was going to be coming up. What is that branch of zoology that connects them? Is it it's so small? Archaeology, cetology, herpetology, or nematology? Nematology. It's so. I got to get a bigger reading window for these ologies when we do it next time. Time is up. And herpetology getting 65% of the votes, and that is absolutely correct. Got some big points coming on the board there. And yeah, herpetology comes from reptile and creeping animals, where those names come from. And with that, Leo the Horrible, Lil Zill, and Maurice Beverly are first, second, and third in what is a very close race right now. But our next round is going to be what, Cole? What is our next category going to be?
Oh, that would be the kitchen sink. A random question round, if you will.
Random questions all over the place, as you see. Anything possible. Like a cat in a sink looking not very happy about it. That is what you get in the kitchen sink round. And yeah, so Cole, you watched the Super Bowl yesterday, correct?
Mm-hmm. I missed the beginning.
Right, but you saw the commercials and everything happen. And one of these big things that they were doing with commercials this year, I noticed, there's no movies that they're announcing. It was really all it was mostly Budweiser spots with all their Anheuser-Busch stuff. CBS obviously didn't sell many ad space. It was like Paramount Plus every single commercial break, and how many Equalizer ads ran during the Super Bowl. That means that people weren't buying ads. I mean, there was that one of the guys singing about oat milk in a field, which was kind of interesting. But one that I loved at first was the fact of the reuniting of Mike Myers and Dana Carvey as Wayne's World, as Wayne and Garth. And he had Cardi B jump up, and it was a whole lead up to that commercial. And it was for a national food delivery service, which we will not name. We don't need to name them on the Dine-In CT. But that's the thing. You're ordering food from these companies, and what are they using it for? Well, thankfully, bringing back Dana Carvey and Mike Myers as Wayne's World. But you know what? We want to shop local. We're all about taking care of local restaurants. And that's what the ad was saying. Sublimity, local, order local. Well, Dine-In Connecticut is a local food delivery company. They're out of Farmington, Connecticut, and they are delivering local food from local restaurants within like 20-mile radiuses from where you are. So the main great thing about going to DINEINCT.com and putting in your zip code, you're going to see where you're going to get delivery from. And they're hiring people too. So they hire somebody, say you live down in Haven, and you can't, get food from them. Well, maybe you need a job, go work for them, and you can start delivering, make some money, and now all of a sudden, other people in your area can get food from Dine-In Connecticut too. So go to DINEINCT.com. I want to at least share that with you because that was like, they're talking local in this ad, but they're a national conglomerate that's made billions through this pandemic. So let's support local, right? That's what we're trying to do. Hashtag save CT restaurants. All right, rant over. And go Tom Brady. He's the GOAT. That was a good job. Good game. All right, well, we're going to get into the finale. Oh, and for your full sports update, by the way, the 10 at 10 this Wednesday, 10 o'clock, right here on Facebook. Brett Barry has Cerebral Sports for you. He'll be there with Colton Barris going through. It's probably going to be a Super Bowl themed games like tonight's, right? Tonight is Super Bowl theme with Barris.
Yes, you don't have to know football either because it's really about the Super Bowl.
So all you have to do is watch the Super Bowl. So they'll probably be talking about that stupid halftime show too. But put your own thoughts in the comments about the halftime show. I thought it was a waste of time. All right, let's get back into the game. I always threw up when he went into that mirror room too. Where was Aerosmith? Just an old school guy. That would have been fine. All right, let's get back to the game. Random questions to close this out. Who's in the lead right now? We've got Leo the Horrible, Lil Zill, and Maurice. Here we go. Question number 21. In 2019, what was the best-selling breakfast cereal in the United States? Who's that, Ryan Gosling? Eating some cereal? Look at that. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Corn Flakes, Frosted Flakes, or Honey Nut Cheerios. No, that's not right. Yeah, it is.
I think it is.
Good luck. Huh?
I think it is.
Yeah. I didn't know he ate cereal, too. And this is as of 2019. I couldn't get the 2020 factors yet. That's not in yet. But 51% saying that the best tasting cereal is also the most popular. And that is 100% true. Honey Nut Cheerios. You really can't go wrong with Honey Nut Cheerios. It's the best cereal. Birds love it too. Leo the Horrible. Maurice in second. Ooh, Vaughn Robbins now in third as Pablo Escobar falls to fifth. Here's question number 22. The Dine-In to Win. Where can you see this famous painting other than right here? You're seeing it right now, but I'm saying where you can see it live, okay? And it is very small. I said it's called the Mona Lisa, the British Museum in London, the Guggenheim Museum in New York City, the Louvre Museum in Paris, or Museo del Prado in Madrid. Where does the Mona Lisa reside? And I've seen it. I don't travel the world too much, but I went to this place, and it's literally like this big. If that shows context or anything, it's tiny. What do we got? 98% are saying Le Louvre, and it is the Louvre in Paris. Good job. That everybody got that right. Leo, Maurice, Vaughn, Rob is still first, second, and third because everybody but one got it wrong, so you just got more points. Here's question 23. What is this? Lusaka is the capital of which African country? Little geography for you. And good luck. Is Lusaka the capital of Mali, Senegal, Zambia, or Zimbabwe? All I know is that our passports probably aren't good to go there. Not that we can go anywhere right now. Still locked in America. So we'll take a little vacation and Pretend we're on a safari. Lusaka is the capital of which African country? Time is up. And 52% are saying Zambia. And it is Zambia. And if you want actually to learn a lot about Zambia and more, you go to zambo.com. ZAMBO.com. And actually, there's a lot of good information about Zambia and their culture. And you can learn so much more at zambo.com. ZAMBO.com. Leo the Horrible, Maurice Beverly, and Pablo Escobar, first, second, and third. Here goes question number 24. Midnight Sun, the fifth book of the Twilight series, was released in August of 2020. Who wrote it? Who wrote it? Your multiple choices: Anne Rice, Stephanie Meyer, Susan Collins, or Veronica Roth. Yeah, Cole, you've studied up on Zambo.com before, right?
Oh, I am very familiar with Zambo.com.
ZAMBO.com. Check it out. Possibilities are endless at Zambo.com. All right. Who wrote Twilight series? 72%. Stephanie Meyer, and you would be absolutely correct. So good job for knowing that. Are they going to make a movie out of it or something? I don't do the Twilight things. Vampires should be scarier. They're the Horrible, Maurice Beverly, and Pablo Escobar, first, second, and third. Let's see how we go. Got some new names showing themselves here today in the Dine-In and Win. Here's question number 25. In 1930, the Mars Confectionery Company introduced what candy bar named after the family's horse? All right. Is it Milky Way, O. Henry, Snickers, or Twix? I love Nick Offerman right there. Every candy bar is fun-sized. If you love candy, we're on ecstasy. We got 10 seconds left. What was the horse that the Mars Confectionery Company owned? Let's see what we got here. 58% going with Snickers. Snickers, the horse. Oh, Henry. I mean, if it's a racehorse, they got to have those names. But no, 100%. Snickers, the horse. He was a good boy. What does that do? Does that change the scores up? It puts Leo the Horrible, Maurice Beverly, Pablo Escobar first, second, and third. But between first and second, this couldn't be any closer. We're talking mere seconds of answering. Here is your next question, my friends. And let us do this one. Here's question number 26. And this was a great movie. 31 years after his original movie, Bill and Ted returned in 2020 for the film Bill and Ted Face the Music. Who is it that plays Bill? All right, your multiple choice as follows. Of course, Keanu Reeves is Ted, but who is Bill? Is that Owen Wilson, Paul Rudd, Tracy Jordan, or Alex Winter? Who is Bill in Bill and Ted? Good movie. I mean, if you haven't seen the originals, you maybe would have no idea what's really going on in those. But for us nostalgic people, it was a good movie to binge watch this summer. What do we got for those? So 18% saying that kind of looks like it could be an Owen Wilson if he lost a lot of weight. And then the rest of you guessing that I've never heard the name Alex Winter before, and it's definitely not Paul Rudd. The correct answer is yes, it is not Tracy Jordan. Tracy Jordan, of course, is Tracy Morgan from 30 Rock. What do we have for your answers now? Or your scores? Leo, Maurice, and Jim. Now 1 point up on Pablo Escobar. Remember, $50 gift card for first, 30 for second, and 20 for third. Here is your next question. Question number 27. How many of the Snow White 7 dwarfs do not end in the letter Y? Oh. There's Dopey, Grumpy, and Happy. Those are the ones with Y.
Sneezy.
Who else is a Y? I don't know. Time is up. I know the answers. Because 58% are saying 1 that do not end in Y. The correct answer would be 2. Because you got Doc. Doc is the old man, the guy with the glasses. And bashful would be the other one without the Y at the end. Yeah, right?
Forgot bashful.
How can you forget bashful? He's right there. Look at him. All right, what do we got? Maurice Beverly now in first with that. Knowing the bashful, Jim in second. Leo the horrible is in third. Here's question 28. All right, what kind of animal is that? If you remember our smile times from back in the day, we talked about this thing right there. It's a little marsupial. What is that thing right there? What is that? Is that a koala? Is that a marmoset? Is that a quokwa? Or is that a wombat? You tell me. Look how happy he is. And he goes, oh, thank you, human. I'm going to give you a kiss. You got a total of 5 seconds left. Little animal history getting out there. Oh, we got, and this is known as the happiest animal in the world, by the way. And it's split between a wombat and a quokka. And both of those, I believe, are marsupials. But that particularly would be a little quokka. They are called the happiest animal in the world. They're always smiling and very friendly. And just type that into your Google search afterwards. Quokka. And go check it out. They are absolutely adorable. And the correct answer. They're like a little wallaby, a little kangaroo. Maurice Beverly, Jim, and Pablo Escobar first, second, and third. But we only have 2 questions left, my friends. So that means we have one more annoying ninth question. Once again, don't forget, El Sombrero Restaurant in Southington. Free delivery all this week. When you order from El Sombrero through Dine-In, Connecticut, use trivia code 8 at checkout. And it's absolutely amazing Mexican food. Great local family. I highly suggest it. If you can't go there and be there with the mariachi bands and everything, take advantage of El Sombrero Mexican Restaurant Cantina. Like I said, I got my chimichanga. We got fajitas. We got quesadillas. Everything coming today. That's what I'm going to eat after this. Actually, I might even be here by now. I think I can smell it upstairs already. So I want to get to eating. You got to get to ordering from Dine-In Connecticut. Go to dineinct.com. Here's question number 29. Another write-in. Here it is. 45 seconds. What chess piece can only move diagonally? Colt, do you play chess?
I play chess, yeah.
Like just in life as a gambit of like the game, life of chess and just moving pieces around, or like in general? Like,
yeah, more so the actual board game.
So you want, I challenge you to a game of chess.
I'm a little rusty, but all right.
I don't remember the last time I played. I'll download an app. Well, how about we both download an app and then we'll play each other and we'll share our scores next week.
There's got to be a ton.
We'll see who the master is between Colt and I. All right. You heard it here, folks. Bar-rated chess tournament's going to be happening. All right, what do we got? Where's my screen? Bishop getting 82%. Queens, they can move wherever they want. Rooks, they move straight. There's some more stars right there. Castle Knight. The correct answer would be, in fact, the bishops, of course. And Maurice Beverly, Jim, and Pablo Escobar first, second, and third. But it literally comes down to the last question. 200 points up for the board. What your final scores would be, who knows? So good luck and have some fun. And once this game's over, give this broadcast a like, please, by the way, if you are watching us on Facebook or YouTube. The likes do help. Leave some comments in there as well. It's Goldberg and Colt. Oh, by the way, if you want to say thank you, you can do so via Venmo or PayPal at Bar Rated Trivia on Venmo and PayPal. We thank you in advance for your help and support of helping us in the entertainment industry during these crazy times. We're glad you enjoy our live games. And thanks again to Dine-In Connecticut. Here we go. Scoreboard up. Let's go. Here is your final question. Double the points in half the time. Here you go. 3, 2, 1. Question number 30. How many of the 50 U.S. states have more than one time zone? I made sure I triple checked this. Here is your multiple choice. You have 10 seconds to answer. 19, 25, 7, or 13. Don't forget, if you like the old school way of trivia with no multiple choice playing live, Bar Rated Trivia is coming back. play this week at Problem Solve Brewing in East Windsor with Colts. What do we got for your answers? 60% saying 7. 32% are saying 13. The correct answer in this would be 13. Not in the majority. And what are they? Oregon, Idaho, Nebraska, Kansas, Texas, North Dakota, South Dakota, Florida, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Alaska are the 13. So that means a lot of you got that wrong. Scores were all over the place. Who is the winner? There can only be one. And your winner is Maurice Beverly, holding it out in the end, 25-83 by mere points over Jim and Pablo Escobar, coming in third. Out of a big field, over 75 people signed in to play our game today. Congratulations. Those are your scores. And you as winners, of course, get this week's prizes. $50 gift card for first place, $30 gift card for second place, and a $20 gift card for third. That will be emailed to you at some point tomorrow. Jennifer, as always, thank you. And hopefully you all enjoyed yourselves in our game that we call Hot Fingers Trivia. It's Goldberg. It's Colt. Colt, what's the 50-point password if you go to one of our bar-rated trivia games? What do you got to go and tell one of the hosts to get those 50 points added on?
So it's vaguely sport-like, but I figure that's good because our games are competition. So I'm going to throw it up on the screen to make it even easier. All right, so go up to your host at any of our live games, full schedule on barratedtrivia.com, and say this: we searched Google and still could not find any competition. That is what you have to say to get your 50 points. Make sure they know what your team name is so they can give it to you. And make sure they know what you're talking about, too, because, people forget. So, yes, that is all you got to do. 50 points right there. Easy peasy.
We have 20-plus live Hot Fingers games going on all across Connecticut, and we want you to go and have some fun with them. And, yeah, use that phrase when you go to them. We searched Google and still couldn't find any competition. You'll get 50 points added on. And, of course, we've got new games that are starting up this week. Well, tonight we were at 5 churches while this was happening every single Monday. But we are new with Bar Rated Trivia back at Stores. Husky's Tavern every single Tuesday. Back in action at Yard Tavern with Earl. If everybody remembers Earl, the host, he's back there this Wednesday. We've got Hops 44 at Stores. Problem Solve Brewing, Bar Rated Trivia is there. 1741 Pub and Grill, a new mixtape match game with Anthony from Digital Tracks Entertainment. And, of course, Crystal Ridge Winery with yours truly hosting there this Friday as long as the weather holds out. We had to cancel last week because Crystal Ridge is literally on top of a mountain in South Glastonbury. And so if it is bad weather, it's just tough to get up there, so they do not open. But if they are, we hope to see you out there. Just definitely keep an eye on our social media for all there. And a nice little congratulations to Maurice from Miriam out there, another one of our top players. But thank you, everybody, for joining us. My name is Goldberg. Thank you as much to Colt as well. Watch him and Barris tonight on the 10 at 10 live on Facebook Live, Instagram, and, well, Twitch. Just search up Bar Rated Trivia wherever you go. And, again, peace and love. We appreciate you playing our games. We hope to see you out at one of ours. Any last words from you, Colt?
No, as always, thank you guys for playing. And, yeah, just join me every night. I'm doing this at 10 again tonight.
And I'll see you out there, too. It's going to be a nice, fun, busy week of Trading Brains. Stay warm, be nice to everybody, and stay healthy. Don't forget to spay and neuter your cats and dogs, tip your bartenders, and never cross the streams. I'm Rob Goldberg, and this has been another presentation of Bar Rated Entertainment. It's the 6 p.m. Dine-In and Win, sponsored by our friends at Dine-In Connecticut. Peace and love. We'll see you next week.
We're going to have some fun. We're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now. Because you got to answer quickly for more points.
Yeah, if you played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers! What do we have? 4, 8, 8. So again,
yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews, hit the roast if you need to.